Yeah, it seems like you could. It seems like again you could make more money in the end for the NCAA for the people that are still going to spend that level of investment for the men's tournament that weren't all that interested, let's say, in the women's. And it was nice, but it wasn't why they were spending the money. And then you have people who are enthusiastic about spending the money on the women's side. It seems like in the end that everybody's going to make more money.
You would think so. That's what we're hoping starts to take place and really start to see some changes as we go forward.
Yeah. Jeff Walls is here tonight on the Billy ESPN 680. What else out of that did you see? With those the highlights, was there anything else in there that you're really hoping for change?
Those were the big things to me. I mean, there was a lot of small stuff that you go through that, I think we have one sports information person that tries to run the entire women's NCAA tournament. The Final Four. And there's like 8 on the men's side. And I understand there might be some more media, but there's not 8 times. Just small things like that. They're like, God, you're throwing people behind the 8 ball to where they're going to fail. And, at least give us a chance to succeed. And then see what we do from there.
What up, Ross Pro?
A lot of small things.
Frontman James. Vaughn 502. Andrew Mullins, what's going on? I'm just listening to Jeff Walls. He's on the Diener show. It's crazy, man. Some of the stuff they're going through as far as being able to get money into the women's sports is crazy.
Yeah, it's
some details I didn't know about.
The accounting of that, like a lot of
Cashmere, what's good?
Done something about the market of a few years ago, but this is really pretty darn amazing. I'm sure everywhere you go, somebody's at least it seems like every time we talk about name, image, and likeness, somebody is contractually obligated to say around here, well, nobody has more followers than Haley Van Lith, on Instagram. So does she? How have you advised her on handling it? I mean, I haven't seen her, her ads or anything roll out that much yet. But how involved are you with helping her handle any of her name, image, and likeness stuff?
Well, we really can't do any of it.
Antron, what's good?
I'm not allowed to direct her in any direction of who to possibly sign with as an advertising company or anything like that. Matt Banger has done a great job within our university, so we kind of send our players to him if they have some questions, and then he'll make sure that he directs them in the right direction. And he's done a great job with that. Haley's been busy playing overseas, obviously, but
Haley's doing the Olympics right now.
Some big things for him.
I'll leave this rolling, y'all.
All right. Well,
hit the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
I know you had some thoughts on this, and that is interesting. I did not realize it about the marketing of it. That's absolutely amazing. So,
it's interesting for sure. And then, hey, my last one for you, Peyton Burholz, our incoming freshman, will be playing in the U19 World Championships in Hungary, starting on the 7th.
Oh, awesome.
They've had 2 exhibition games in Spain. The past 4 or 5 days, and she's been the leading scorer in both games. So it's been performing very, very well. So it's another player of ours that's getting the opportunity to play on an international stage.
That's awesome. All right, well, Coach, congrats, and you get your players all over the globe. It sounds like, so hopefully get them back here soon, and get them back to campus.
You got it, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
I appreciate it. Jeff Walls was here tonight around the Bill ESPN 680. So that's interesting. I mean, how I didn't realize I knew the stupid thing they did was to lump all the other essentially TV rights in together. Like golf, tennis, whatever. It's all lumped in with women's basketball. I mean, I think it seems to me you could sell women's basketball tournament individually, the College Baseball World Series individually, and the women's softball. They just call it the College World Series too. I think it's the College World Series. Yeah, I think it's the same thing. I'm pretty sure it is. Or you could put the 3 of them together as a a group commodity, but not to lump it with anything else. And volleyball, as he mentioned. I'm sorry, because I think after that there's a pretty darn big drop off.
There is, and I understand that there are niche fans for all of those other sports, Olympic sports and things like that. But men's basketball, like you're telling me that if I want the women's tournament, I got to buy the men's tournament too.
That's how you're pricing out a lot of people there.
Yeah, well, and yes, because there are going to be very specific advertisers who want to target the women's tournament. It should be a cheaper option for you with a lot of eyeballs, and then if the threshold's 8 million, it's not going to stop an advertiser because they're not getting the women's tournament.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like they're gonna if they want to be.
So I think you can get both. Yeah.
Yeah.
If they're getting the women's tournament for some cases as a throw-in, just call it that. They wouldn't have bought it on their own. They really just wanted the men, but they get the women. Okay. But those people are probably still going to spend whatever they were spending before to get the men's, and now you get more money coming in that actually the women get credit for.
You got to credit people when they do something. When you've used, you can't. It's not zero. You know, like that. The ESPN's not running it for zero.
Yeah. I just had an interesting text from my son, which is interesting to text my son now. You know, that's odd now to look up and see.
Oh yeah.
You know, a text from him just from his iPad. Doesn't have a phone yet. I'm borrowed time there. 13.
Yeah, I know you are. You really are.
He just. I didn't know when I knew he was up because of ADS security. I had notification the garage door is open. I'm like, okay, what's he up to? And he sends me a text. Where's the lighter? No. No. I had to call on that one.
Yeah.
I'm like, no. Like, where's the lighter is not how we want to start the day.
What fire are you making? Yeah. Why? Hang on.
It's a process fire heater?
That's how I started the day, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
What does he need a lighter for?
So I called him, and he said I'd left the milk out, and it stinks. And
wants to light a candle.
And he wants to light a candle, which is
fine.
That's why a lot of things get lost over text rather than phone calls.
The Febreze is under the sink.
Yeah. I don't think leaving the milk out for 2 hours would cause, because that's how long it would have been out. It shouldn't cause that level of stink, should it?
No, the milk's not going to rot in 2 hours.
I think something else is causing that stink. He said the whole house stinks. I'm
I'm going
like,
to take the trash out.
I did, yeah.
Take the
that
trash
was
out,
absolutely. That's right.
Yeah. Maybe you light a candle, but we got to find the source of this.
I don't think it's the 2 hours sitting on the room temperature milk. I don't.
No. The whole house.
I mean, I think the milk's still good. It's been sitting out for 2 hours.
Oh, yeah, it's perfectly fine.
I'd use it.
It's not like it's been overnight.
I mean, when it comes out of the cow, it's warm.
Yeah, but then you do refrigerate.
You're a weird guy. Like,
Think about
let me explain to the
How
listener
weird?
what just happened.
You're right. You're right.
Chris, I think I am gonna play some. I got 5 on it. But by the way, Andrew.
It doesn't come out of the cow cold, and therefore it's not ruined because it got warm.
Well, it's 2 different reasons. It's warm at that point, right?
Farmer.
Yeah. I mean, if it gets to the point where it's actually warm after sitting out, that's a degree of rotting that is not.
How do we get refrigerated cow milk? Y'all want it cold when it comes off the tap.
All right, then you put the cow in the fridge.
The cow in the fridge. I still think it'd be warm.
I don't think that would work. I'm just trying to give you options here.
Yeah.
Duke Rob, who knows things, says milk is actually shelf stable. I don't know what that
Shelf stable means that you can put it on the shelf at room temperature and it can be fine for a period of time.
for a while.
I don't know all about shelf stability, but I know the concept.
Okay. Where is the lighter? Yeah, I mean, tell them to quit blowing up the toilet. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, where is the lighter?
There it is.
From your teenage son who's home alone.
Are you going to the open practice on Sunday?
Where do we keep the bullets?
Where's the
Fabian, don't be that way.
Not ready for
I'm
it.
not ready for that.
Good morning, Michelle.
It's clearly he's smoking the milk. I see an intervention. Yeah.
Where's the bleach? Or something like that. Like,
What up?
Where is the lighter?
Terrence,
What
what's
do you
going
set
on?
Fire?
what other common household
But
products
that's
do you
how-
not want to hear?
I am definitely going to play that song today.
Who is absolutely doing the right thing.
Y'all see
Not-
Jameis Winston?
Let's see if I can do that double negative at tip. But when I see that, I'm like, well, we have to put a little phone call.
Yeah, imagine if he was
Yeah.
wayward to be like, I'm not telling you.
Yeah, no way. Does he have firecrackers or M80s? No, we don't have.
That was
any.
a bad look for Jameis
I'm
Winston,
not
wasn't
dumb
it?
enough To light my own fireworks. I'm out of that game.
I think I am too. I haven't lit a firework in a few years.
I've never been in that game. Never.
Is Justin Fields going to be in it?
Yeah, no, I don't. I saw Jason Pierre-Paul's thing happen when I was about 17, 18 years old. So you got to think about the time I would start being able to buy fireworks. I get scared
No, but
straight.
you didn't light them off when you were a kid?
No.
I did. Yeah,
Listen.
yeah, I definitely do that.
That Mitsubishi thing, that really works, man. That thing really is strong.
Oh my god!
It changed up the temperature quick.
I don't even know what that means. The pencil shape.
Never heard that?
It probably
Is that
takes
what weed looks like or something?
2 minutes to change the room
I
temperature.
found a bag of weed in your sock drawer. You're trying to tell me they were pencil shavings.
Okay. Yeah, what was that?
That was Big Daddy, I think.
Okay, Big Daddy.
Yeah, it was got Adam Sandler in it.
Oh, that's right, with the kid. Yeah. I remember. God, I forgot all about that movie. Wow, nice pull.
That's good.
Right.
I'm not sure that word's right. I'm not sure. I'm not reading that pointer. I don't know if I've-
Really, I'm not sure if that's the right word. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't know the
Yeah.
vocabulary, it's best not to read it.
Yeah.
Did you get any static about
Still
not knowing what
everybody
season
works
the
so hard.
SEC Did you get that all? Like,
I don't know. I didn't.
I don't trust
personally. I
OSU
assumed
quarterbacks
they
either.
crushed Me, but I
pulled that for the
I'm sure.
Yeah.
But yeah. I just,
He's
I mean,
tough.
that's pretty common, right?
Yeah, I don't get, put it this way. I don't give them
like you said,
blind
seltzer
faith.
season.
Yeah.
It's always seltzer season if you want a seltzer. That's how that kind of works.
I don't know. I feel like seltzers are really like a warm weather thing. Like, I feel like there's not a lot of seltzer drinking November through March.
I mean, look, it could be like, sun's out, go like white.
Just save you from yourself there a little bit.
Yeah.
Just save you. Yeah. Just save
Well,
you.
he said it in Hebrew, and I was like, you can't say
just
that.
move on. Now nobody knows what we're
Can't
talking
say
about
that.
because I just saved you from yourself. Let's see. What was it? Oh, Andy points out that JPP has more sacks with 7 fingers than 10. He's right.
That's a good point.
Okay, it's 7.5. Okay,
Yeah, whatever.
Got a
it
little
is.
nubbin.
8 the hard way, right? That's what he's got. All right, we'll get to you here 267-9680 and over to get in. We're going to talk on the other side with the new Bellarmine football coach. Yeah, you heard that right. They're having a football team. It's a sprint team. I don't totally understand how. I've got lots of questions about this.
Yes, I did.
Works.
I did. The safety. I almost forgot to put that down. Thank you, Andrew.
We'll do that.
Ole Miss lost their
Like I said,
starting
I can
safety.
see- I knew something was going on because the ADS security. I got the notification. The garage
Whoa.
door. All right, that's 9 o'clock. You're usually watching YouTube fart joke videos till 11 o'clock before going outside. So, but no. So I know what's going on inside my house. I know. I got the cameras. I got the sensors. All the above. And if you would like to have that extra layer of security in your house, so when you get a question like "Where's the lighter?" you can start looking outside your home.
And if it's used errantly, the fire department will come.
Yes, they will. Yes, and it might take off, and that monitoring will call them because that's a real thing too. People with pets, a lot of times, that's a real concern. If the fire alarm goes off, and the smoke alarm goes off, and you're not monitored, they're not calling the fire department. So get all that taken care of over at ADS Security, adssecurity.com. Make sure to look up the website there or give them a call, 452-6277. It's who I use in my house. I have for over a decade now. It's who we use at the radio station, ADS Security. And be sure to tell me who's talking about it here at the Diener Show.
Be a part of the show on the UPS Jobs text line at 437-9680.
The year was 1930. The Kentucky Derby winner was.
I did see that, Andrew.
But what makes 1930 truly special?
It's a beautiful morning.
That's the year that
I couldn't even stay at the house.
As a family company,
I was just like, let me get on to work.
Warriors.
Blossomed in the 60s and 70s.
I jumped up out the bed. I cleaned up a little bit.
2001, we built our
Said, Marcus, let's get on to work.
Just
Start getting ready for a show.
I'm Hank Davis.
And I'm Hank's daughter, Ashley Davis. Over those 90 amazing years, because of
That'll be an excuse for it, right? I was getting on
From our humble
it's a commercial break. Let me go holler at Drew really quick. I'll be back in like 30 seconds.
Anniversaries or just because.
Come help us celebrate our 90th anniversary by sharing your Davis Jewelers memories.
And by making some new ones for the ones you love.
Because love, it's what we do.
Davis Jewelers, Louisville's largest fine jeweler. Online at davisjewelers.com.
As football season approaches, it's time to evaluate your home theater system. Do you want to watch games or experience them? At RGB Home Theaters, they have made sure that I will be experiencing them this fall. When RGB upgraded my living room, it thoroughly changed how I experience television. Not only with an upgraded picture, but the sound system was a game changer. For those home theaters, RGB specializes in the Dolby Atmos speakers like I have for full immersive sound, just like the big movie theaters. And RGB will do everything from theater seating, screens, and speakers all the way up to 13 channels. It truly can be an experience like you're used to having in a big movie theater. I've seen it and heard it firsthand. So as this football season approaches, make the decision to experience games rather than just watch them and get in touch with RGB. So once you decide it's time to invest in something you use a lot, like your home theater, look them up today. RGBHometheaters.com. RGB, red, green, blue. RGBHometheaters.com. RGBHometheaters.com.
What makes one head of lettuce better than another? At Kroger, we take scrutinizing freshness to a whole new level, where only the best of the best will do. That means not every leafy green leaves the field, and not every grape makes the grade. So when you shop Kroger, you know it's not just fresh, it's fresher than fresh. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Add some flavor to your favorite recipes with bulk hatch chili peppers. They're ready for roasting and only 99 cents a pound with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Are you looking for your next opportunity in the workforce? Look no further. UPS Jobs Kentucky is now hiring at upsjobsky.com. Right now, we are offering up to $18.50 an hour. You may even be eligible for a program that helps you graduate college completely debt-free and could also include a $325 a month living allowance paid directly to you. Follow us at UPS Jobs Kentucky and apply today at upsjobsky.com. Commonwealth Credit Union is the ranked best in-state credit union in Forbes magazine for a third time. When we opened our doors in 1951, we named ourselves Commonwealth to remind us every day of who we're here to serve. Our friends, our neighbors, right here in the Bluegrass. And we've been bettering lives in our communities ever since. If you've never tried Commonwealth Credit Union before, visit ccuky.org/best and come check out what you've been missing. Because here, we see you differently. Commonwealth Credit Union. Federally insured by NCUA. Time now for an ESPN Louisville Sports Center update.
Good morning. I'm Mike Benson. The Sports Center update is brought to you by UVille Health, making the impossible possible. That's the power of you. The NCAA has updated its guidelines for COVID-19 for the upcoming season and will require unvaccinated Tier 1 individuals to quarantine following contact tracing. Meanwhile, vaccinated Tier 1 individuals will only be required to mask for 14 days or until they test negative. The NCAA will also require unvaccinated individuals to wear a mask unless practicing or playing. The Louisville women are set to take on UK in the Jimmy V Women's Classic on Sunday, December 12th on ESPN. Former Wildcat Julius Randle has signed a 4-year, $117 million contract. Randle averaged 24 points and 10 rebounds per game last season and took home the NBA's most improved player. The Bats fall to the Saints last night, 12-2. They look to avenge their loss against St. Paul tonight. Finally, the Reds split their series with the Twins yesterday afternoon, taking down Minnesota 6-5.
We might do a segment. I'll turn it down a little bit. We might do a segment, a player profile segment. We might really need to do a player profile segment. Sports. Go to football. I always want to go rosters. Player profile segments. Let's go. Who do I want to use for the player profile? Braden Smith, maybe. Who is going to be my player profile? Who should I use as my player profile? I'm gonna do one. I'll make Steve do one, and I'll make Brian do one. We'll try to add one of those every segment, so you can get to know some of these dudes. Des Tell, no. Jadarian Boykin. Oh, I can't use Ashton. I you know what? I might do Ashton. I might do Ashton. I might do either Ashton or Braden Smith. But you know what? We're gonna try to do these. We're gonna try to do this segment once a day. 15. It should take about 15 minutes to do this segment once a day. Because I may agree with Drew. And it's my personal responsibility to get people to know the players individually. We will make the player profile. What segment? I don't know, some segment. Do y'all hear that? Do y'all hear that commercial? If you used a Philips CPAP machine, it may have given you lung cancer. The Philips CPAP machine that everybody been using, you're entitled to compensation. My God. Yasir Abdullah. Listen, Steve's probably going to steal that one. And I think I kind of want to get the middle tier guys first. You know, maybe the guys that you don't know about that might impact. So okay, hey, real quick. They can hear you. Okay. Really quick. What I was
heard back from Matt. I'll figure it out whenever he decides he wants to do it. He randomly sent me that message because he was in here recording something a couple weeks ago. He's like, "Brian, man," and he just got to talking to me. And he was like, "Man, anytime you want me to come on, like I'm always down to get back on the radio a little bit."
Yeah.
And he's like, "I'd love to come in with the guys one time. I could just walk over.
Yeah.
And we can promote some of the stuff like the Chick-fil-A game and our alumni tailgates and stuff like that." And I was like, yeah, definitely.
Hey, actually, tell him. Marcus is disappointed you haven't come over earlier.
Yeah, and so
literally, make sure really send the message.
I'll send him that, and he and then I didn't hear from him for like 3 weeks, and then he messaged me on Twitter this week and was just like, "Hey man, just letting you know, I know we're coming out. We're still in the dog days of summer." He's like, "Y'all need some content. I'll come over and."
Yeah, like no, we always wanted him to come over.
Yeah, he's great. I like him. He's good. He's been on radio.
Yeah, he knows his stuff. Here's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do a segment. We're gonna up until game. For as long as we have players, I'm gonna start doing a segment. Probably take 15 minutes. You pick a player. Steve picks a player. I pick a player. We're gonna do a player profile, but basically, you can just go to gocards.com and you be the one to read off their player profile, and you just pick.
High school stats.
Just
so they're what they've done.
Yeah, because I want people to just hear people. They'll listen to the show, but they might not actually just go to the media guy and just read. So if you say,
you learn more about each.
By hearing, if I hear Brian Hall say, "Okay, this is the dude I'm picking today. This is the number. This is his age. This is what he's done. This is who he is. This is what I think." And like I said, you don't have to overcomplicate it.
You can pull up go cards. You can pull up recruiting profile.
The profile, whatever. Just you pick a random guy. Like,
are we gonna do one today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like I said, you don't have to do a big prep, but I listen because I was listening to Drew say, a lot of people don't know all the play or just don't know.
Is there anything like specific that we should do about who we pick, or just
no, you can randomize it, or you can say I was in the mood to, I was thinking I'll do Ashton today, you know what I'm saying? But
July,
because I was thinking Brandon Smith or Ashton. I didn't want to do the main dudes that everybody knows about first.
You don't want to go the first day and we're like, well, he cut
right.
Yeah, actually, it'd be better to have the people that are more unknown anyway.
Yeah, but here's the thing: unknown, but I think are going to play. So yeah,
going to be good players that people don't know about.
Yeah. I do. It's up to us to kind of put it out there.
Football more so than any other sport has just like players that
85
have never played that come on the field and are great like right away, and it's like
that's because you redshirting all over them.
Because it takes a little longer to get physically ready for football. So like they've been here for 2 or 3 years, everybody forgot about him since when we recruited him, but now they're going to be an impact player this year.
Like Ben Perry, like
Yeah.
it's like, well, I guess he's gonna be ready, but
Yeah,
you
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
So just like I said,
So you're going to do July.
I'll probably do these coming out of the. I don't know if I'm gonna do July. I might do somebody else, but you get my point. We'll probably do it coming out of the first break. So I'll talk about what we're gonna do to set it up, and then at a first break for the next however many weeks or whatever,
Right.
till we get through the bulk of the roster.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me think about it. I'll go pull up the roster.
Yeah, just go. Yeah, go
Like, when
Cars.
are we going to do it after first break?
We're gonna do it after the first break every day.
Okay. So I'll tell you at the first break who I'm going to.
Oh no, you
Oh,
don't. Yeah, don't
be
tell me.
surprised.
Yeah. Just be as total surprise because let the listener say, okay, who they're gonna pick today. Let it,
And I'll have two just in case Steve says the one
Yeah.
randomly that I'm going to do.
Yeah.
So-
Actually, maybe we can keep if you got a post-it note in there or something, maybe we can
write
keep
down the names so
that we
know who
use.
we've
Yeah.
done.
Yep.
Okay.
So we don't. Yeah, you can just stick a post-it note somewhere up on
I wonder what they're talking about. I miss Mia Hamm.
I guess soccer man. or who was it? No more Garcia Pera. Are they married?
Yeah, Garcia Parra was married to Mia Hamm for a while. I don't know if they still are. I still, as a kid, remember the trade deadline day because I'm a Cubs fan. I remember the trade deadline day when they made a big deal an hour before the break. It was actually 15 minutes before the deadline. And then I was like, Cubs aren't even going to make a move.
Right.
And the next thing I know, they traded for no more Garcia.
Right.
I was like, what?
It's like what? Oh no. You going to open practice on Sunday?
What's that? Open practice. Oh, am I going to open practice?
Yeah.
I thought you said, I want to open practice.
No.
I don't know. Yeah, I might. I don't know. Oh, well, it depends. What time is it?
9 o'clock.
No, I'm going to be in Asheville.
North Carolina?
Yeah.
What?
My buddy's getting married there on Saturday.
Where at?
The Biltmore.
Really? Oh, yeah.
So the girl that my buddy's marrying, she's a producer for ESPN TV.
Oh, okay.
She produced Wimbledon, and her dad is top dog producer. He's the only producer that they let live at home and they fly him out to the games because he does all the live events.
Mm-hmm.
So he lives in Ohio, but he does all the primetime games, like Monday Night Basketball games.
Are they going to Asheville just because it's a nice place to go?
To be honest, I don't really know why they picked that because she's from Ohio, he's from here. So I don't know if they just picked a neutral site or if
Asheville is awesome.
Well, I will say
Jeez.
They are outdoorsy people,
Mm-hmm.
and I know that they travel a lot and do that stuff. So I'm wondering if it has some significance, they took their first trip there or something.
Okay.
Or that's where he asked them to marry her or something.
Yeah. Ross. Yasir has always been a stud. He's a big time. Yeah, he's too early. Okay. Yeah, I can't do Yasir Abdullah already. I wrote an article on him years ago. Yeah. Make sure you hit up. Willinger. Yep. Terrence Bryan does stay at somebody's wedding. He said, Terrence Morris said Bryan stay at somebody's wedding. That's funny. I can't wait to tell Steve that, y'all. I cannot wait to tell Steve that. He gonna laugh. You ain't in charge of the bachelor party, are you? You said what? Right now, yep. Okay. What up?
What's up?
They can hear you.
Oh, okay.
I got it. I got it on open live. They picked Asheville, better craft beer and bar drinking people, wedding crashers, no doubt. No, I was just telling Enzo that Yasir was a stud. Seems like Brian goes on more weddings than anyone else ever.
True. He said it's true.
Listen, because he said he's not going to open practice. He got to go to the wedding.
Oh, naturally, Brian. Of course, you gotta go to a wedding.
So here, I was just telling Brian this. After every first break, right? We're gonna do a player profile. You can just go to codecards.com and pick your player for the day.
Okay.
Right. Drew was talking this morning kind of about fans not really knowing the players in particular.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we should take 15 minutes a day at least, just to you pick a player. Look, you pick a player. Brian picks a player. I pick a player.
Yeah.
We go straight to their their bio, and you can talk about whatever you want to talk about, how to impact the team.
Okay.
You don't have to tell. And he said, well, we'll just mark off who we do. Okay. So I figured we'd do that every day.
Okay.
Because it's fair. And I thought people hearing us say the dude will stick rather than.
Yeah, no, I like that.
Yeah,
I like that idea.
Because I kind of agreed with you, and I hated it. And I'm like, I'm gonna put a face to a name and a history to a name, and 3 different voices instead of me just running down, so just saying names. Yeah, see if dude's gonna start doing something.
Yeah.
You basically like.
No, I like that. I think it's a good idea.
Terrence said, "I'm jealous. Me and Brian ain't friends."
I know.
Yeah, right.
Say, man, Brian's good luck chuck.
Yeah,
Need to get married.
You roll with Brian. You be at weddings, getting hold of anything.
Yeah, that's your man right there.
France beat Slovenia by 1. Did they say that was Luca's first international loss?
Oh, so it's France. Is it France versus US for the? Oh man, that would have been awesome if it was Luca. I probably would have rooted for Luca.
You're right. Just watch him rip the United States.
Beat that whole team, dude. So it's France versus United States for the gold. I might watch that game. We'll have to find out what it is. Right, 3:00 in the morning. Dude.
Don't lose to France.
Who's France had? Rudy Gobert.
New York guard.
English platoon.
OG.
Yeah.
He stuck around forever.
Yeah. He's a lottery pick. I picked Lance. Oh, why we got 2 different things going on here?
Is this the timing or?
Oh, okay. It must be the timing. It's 9:49. That's 9:50. I can't do this. I can't do this. This is gonna have to go on skipping.
Fox versus.
Yeah. I don't know the crap out of it.
All our players who fans need to know. Yeah. Josh Johnson, Des Melton, Isaac Martin, and Dorian Jones.
Oh God, we got the C team on here today.
Oh, they're not in there.
I picked up Trey Lance in my dynasty draft. That's all. Jackass to Trevor Lawrence. I could have took him, but I passed on him. I traded my 5th pick for Odell Beckham.
And the women's play's going to make more fun.
Are you ready to? Are you ready to dump?
Tua?
Yeah.
No, I still have Tua.
How did you know? You knew exactly where I was going before I even.
Still have Tua. So
you better trade out of that one, Steve. Everybody, tell Steve to sell his stock on Tua right now.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. It's a good time to be a Cards fan, no doubt. Listen, bail on Tua, Steve, right now.
Nope.
Trade him. Get him out of your locker room.
I sell things. Yeah, entrepreneur
Oh,
usually
man.
has something connotation
seconds that you don't really want. Like, have you ever met anybody that ever says, "Oh, I'm an awkward
Sunday, baby.
person"?
Can't wait. We'll get out there and watch it. It's summer.
I know.
You go out there before you go out to church.
You said before you go to church?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's 9. What you say? They say practice starts at 9.
Starts at 9, yeah.
Good. Hour and a half.
Yeah, I'll probably get right there by the entrance.
Yeah. So I'm supposed to get an hour and a half. Slowing down.
Yeah.
Just because it's probably my only time really seeing them close.
No, unless DeSantis come save us.
I mean, I'm good to be looking at it. That's why when I sent it to you, I'm like, forget